So Darby, dude. Darby's been, he's been fantastic. And this is like
so good. I'm so happy about that. It's not even funny.
This is before he had won the title.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a match with Andrade that was really good. And I don't know if we talked about that one or not. But
I don't remember at this point. But
he's literally like, when he does his dives to ringside, he's like in a full blown sprint, like a Braun Breaker sprint, dude. It's crazy. He just has no regard for how he's gonna land or like what's gonna break. I think
that what it actually is he's just really good at making it seem like he doesn't
look that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
He reminds me of like the Jackass guys that like know how to land right. You know,
how to land right. Well, those guys. They might tell you they know how to land right, and then you watch it and you go, they don't know how to do shit, and they're lying to get to air this.
They survived a lot of shit they shouldn't have survived.
Yeah. He very much knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And, man, him winning the title, that was just one of the most feel-good moments in a long time.
Yeah, absurd, dude.
It was so incredible. And they did it so well. Like, they've had MJF beat him, twice now in major moments and beat him both times with the headlock, like the headlock takedown or whatever, right? Into the pin. And to have him do it this time. And this is the thing I saw, though. And that I didn't realize it at first, but I saw somebody pointed it out. It makes the whole thing so special, dude. And props to MJF for doing this, for also knowing. Of course he does. He's the game number 2. You know what I mean? He's such a student of it, and so is Darby. But Darby is Sting's greatest protege. Right. Realistically, that's a shoot at this point, right? As they would say, like. It seems to be legit. That was kind of what protege.
So when I saw Sting, I was like, oh shit, Darby might win.
He might win this, bro. And for him to do it with Sting there, after Sting retired though, and MJF is wearing baby blue outfit, which is the same outfit that Flair wore when he dropped the belt to Sting for the first time and made Sting's career. And it was Sting's first title win. And Sting got to be there when his greatest protege beat MJF with MJF's finish on him while MJF is paying homage to Sting's big awake. Like, it was just...
Yeah, it was done so well.
It was perfect, bro. It was just absolutely cinematic. Just it was
like
incredible.
The full, like all the callbacks to like the headlock takeover and all that stuff.
And it was just...
I thought it was well done, dude.
Well done, well deserved. In my opinion, a little overdue. And we've been saying for a while, Darby's one of the best they have. Like, he's so good. And a lot of people don't get him fully because he's not the typical wrestler gimmick or whatever.
Right.
But he's so good, dude.
He is very good at making guys look great.
Oh, my God. He's one of the best for that. He reminds me, he's like a modern day Jeff Hardy, where he can wrestle main event style, but he has a car crash appearance and visual presentation to his moveset that is deceptively doable for him.
He's got that light body that he can throw around, too. You know, Jeff was light, too.
But he's not in shitty shape.
Right.
He's shredded. You know?
I thought the match itself was well done too. Like,
me too.
You have Darby kind of low blow and get the drop on him,
and just take advantage of it quickly. On MJF.
Yes, yeah,
yep. It was
people
so
were kind
poetic,
of
dude.
People. I don't know, dude. Some
there's
people
always
like
going to be bots and
don't.
weirdos that are like, oh, this guy. But that's my point. Is people are like, you're putting the belt on Darby. AEW is done. I'd be like.
Yeah,
you can't even consider statements like that because they're so far removed from reality. It just is a bot or somebody that's just trying to start an argument.
He's too small, and you're like, what? Rey Mysterio was,
brother. Yeah, there's 100 reasons why that doesn't work.
Like, my dog's taller than Rey Mysterio. MJF and Kenny Omega was a fucking war too. Of course, yeah, we knew that would be. That was a great match.
And Kenny lost that match. MJF was still on his run, and now I get like, oh, that was the move, man.
Yeah, because
and there's speculation that MJF was injured, but it's way more likely he's shooting a movie or something, right?
I think that's what I've heard. Yeah.
So it's almost like they knew they were gonna go to Darby, and Kenny was like, yo, I just want to have a good match with the champ. Like, let's do it. We'll make him look like $1 billion before he leaves, and then he'll look even better
when he
putting Darby over.
Too, yeah.
And he'll have an excuse because we just went through this crazy war.
Right.
So he's beat up. He gets shocked.
Yep.
He gets
Yeah, it made perfect sense because now you can convince the crowd that Darby's capable of winning the match.
That's right. That's right. And what you do is you have it be like, yeah, you might have snuck that one over on MJF, but now you get to have MJF go away.
Yeah.
And he's going to come back pissed at Darby. And you give Darby a real run. While MJF is away filming, have Darby hold that title and have an actual, like a fighting champion reign like he says he wants to do, Yeah. And he will do. And if as long as there's,
I don't know
knock
what
on
they're
this
doing.
fake ass wood, no injuries, you can have Darby ride that out and have a wicked good title reign that just completely makes him having all these incredible matches with top guys. And by the time MJF comes back, Darby's going to be built up as this believable champ.
So I don't know what they're doing with MJF.
With those guys. Don't.
So like he's going to have a TNT title match now.
Oh, weird.
MJF is. But the way that they're approaching the Darby thing is he's just saying he's going to have a title match every week. Darby and Tommaso Ciampa match was fantastic. But it's like, it's one of those matches where you're like, no one's really going to remember this match because there's some crazy spots.
Perfect example. But, example. You know what match you are going to remember forever, though? Darby versus MJF, where he did a coffin drop 4 times after a low blow and then did a headlock takeover for a pin.
Yeah. That's
and you're never going to forget it if you're a fan of those guys.
The storyline.
You know what I mean? Whereas these guys had an incredible, and I loved that. I love that Tommaso Ciampa comes in, he's instantly fighting for the biggest title. This was crazy, dude.
Yeah, let me show that again because I'm going to show it. I don't care.
Yeah, we'll show it. It takes 2 seconds.
But this is a wild spot. Onto the outside.
Oh, my God.
Like on the mats, on the floor.
Yeah, that is so crazy, dude.
And then they go to a commercial break. Some people were like, well, why isn't that the finish? And
yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
Well, do you understand ring
because it doesn't
psychology?
Need to be.
Yeah, because if they're both taking an impact here, he's not going to – Ciampa's not going to
win from that.
Yeah, he can't cover him on the outside, and he's not going to pop up and throw him into the ring and pin him.
And the psychology behind the spot is that he just can't kill Darby, so he's trying to pull out
everything
wicked, risky stuff where he's going to hurt himself, but he might hurt Darby more, and he's hoping he survives it and can get Darby in the ring to pin him eventually.
It's like, how do you not
He's just trying to wear him out. I don't get how you don't get that.
Understand the whole concept of it.
Yeah. But anyways.
It was a great match, though.
I loved that match. I didn't think it was necessarily the least memorable match ever or anything. I've definitely seen worse.
Sure.
I thought it was a great first title defense against a guy who's deserved it for far longer than he's been in AEW, and it made me really happy to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy we're going to see more of Tommaso Ciampa in that main event circulation. He needs to be there.
I think it's great that Darby,
world title.
Darby said, like, I'm just going to put my body on the line every week,
Yeah.
And,
and if someone gets hurt and takes it, cool.
Or if he gets hurt, somebody else takes the title.
And then now it's on you.
Yep.
I love it. That's how it should be. Fighting champ saying, I'm going to make this title the most badass title there is. Not like in a hardcore title way, in a prestigious way where it's like the guy who has this has to go all in. And he has to be a fighting champion or he's despised.
I'll tell you what's going to happen is he's going to go through all these matches week after week and just be exhausted when
MJF's going to come back and pull a fast one on him, get the belt back.
Same way.
And never defend it and be a scumbag and shit.
He can do it the same way.
And it'll be perfect.
The story's going to be the same. Darby's going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
After his match
It's perfect, yeah.
You could do that.
You can tell that AEW sees MJF and Darby as 2 of their top guys among the guys they really do see as their top guys. And you can see that with Darby's championship, they're going a step further and doing something that wrestling fans always dream of, and WWE will literally never do, or rarely ever does, which is give compelling main event level storylines for world title level defenses to guys on the up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They'll never do it. A guy like fucking Brody facing Darby for the world title is going to be God tier, dude. God tier.
What it does too is it's not only are you
they all deserve it.
You're helping each one of these guys that deserves a shot.
That's right.
And you're just like, you have the world title on your show every week. It draws people in.